it's Sam. So today I wanted to do a video and I have no idea what I'm gonna call it yet. I might call it Drugstore Treasures. I might call it Save Your Money, Buy This, but then that's kind of confusing because it's like save your money, but buy this. So then I don't want people to be like, why would you tell me to save your money and then buy this? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know if but basically the kind of like whole idea that I have about this video is that I have found some amazing products that are super duper affordable that are just as good as high-end products. And I was thinking it might be fun to do like a series of like these type of videos where I share things. They're all drugstore products that are really, really great that I have discovered that I've just been like really, really impressed with. So I thought it might be kind of fun to kind of do a series of this, like, you know, and just casually, I don't know how often, but like share kind of drugstore or really inexpensive products that I have discovered that I think are really worth just the small amount of money that they're charging and just really worth talking about. These products specifically, I've just been like, wow, these are really good and more people should know about these. So the very first thing I kind of was like blown away by, and these recently just launched in Target, which means you can use your 5% off red card. And if you haven't signed up for a red card yet, guys, why haven't you? I'm always in Target and I hear the people either in front of me or behind me asking, are you going to be using your red card today? And they say no. And I just want to like go and strangle them and say, why would you not want to save 5%? It doesn't make any sense. It's just a debit card. It comes right out of your checking account and you save 5% on everything. You also get free shipping. This is not sponsored by Target, but I'm very passionate about that 5% because it does add up, especially when you're buying groceries and stuff at Target or toilet paper, toilet cleaner. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't want 5%. And people think it's like a scam. It's not. It's 5%. It comes out of your checking account. It's freaking awesome. Anyway, basically get 6 huge, look at those. Those are really big, really fabulous highlighters. This is basically called the highlight and contour. So you're getting one contour shade and then these two kind of like bronzy shimmery shades and then three highlighters. So let me just get up nice and close for you guys so you can see. So there we go. You can kind of see the coloring better. This one's more pink. This one's more golden. This one's more of a kind of like, kind of champagne-y rose gold. Then you kind of have a copper, like two kind of coppery shades and then a contour shade. So this one's a little bit cool toned for me, but I actually use these 3 shades today in my, on my eyes and they were absolutely beautiful. This highlight, guys, this one specifically, this pink one up here, it's called Heartfelt, is so beautiful. It's like this gorgeous pinky tone. I have it on today and I put it on and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It melts into the skin. It's absolutely amazing. The shadows or the other colors I used as shadows are really shimmery and pretty. That contour shade, like I said, is a little cool tone for me for my contour, but I think I could make it work. But I did use it in my eyes and it was really beautiful. But for this price, you get all of these really good size highlighters and contour colors, and it's so cheap, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you guys. So the first color we're gonna do is Heartfelt, and you can see it's kind of like a really pretty frosty, where am I gonna put this here? We'll put it right there. Look how pigmented that is, guys. This is just a really gorgeous like light pink, kind of frosty, but it's so beautiful on. I mean, that's the only highlight that I'm wearing. Then we have Impulse, which you can see is a little bit more of a kind of like vanilla, yeah, I would say it's just more of a kind of vanilla. It has a bit of a golden undertone. Then we have Passion, which is kind of like a, I suppose that's kind of like a rose gold, really. Hopefully you guys can see it, there we go. But you can see how reflective these are. Then we have Devoted, which I feel like is more of a champagne, yeah, it's more of a champagne shade. Kind of mixed between a champagne and a kind of like very light rose gold. Then we have Baked, and these are so creamy, so pigmented, guys. Like, that's so beautiful. So that one's like a really pretty kind of coppery bronze shade. And then last but not least, we have the Contour, and this one is matte. This is the only one for me that fell short. It's a little cool toned, and you guys know I just prefer warm tones, but look at those shades. They're so beautiful. They catch the light so nicely. And it's so inexpensive. You get so much product, but like, let me just fan this baby out with the Heartfelt, that pink one. So you can see, like, look, how intense this highlight is. It's so pretty and it melts into the skin. It doesn't look cheap or powdery on the skin at all. It's so good. So these two shades are the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. Holy moly, these are such a beautiful lip gloss. I know the glossy lip is kind of like back in right now, which I'm so thankful for, because honestly, unless you have lip fillers, matte lips just don't look that good on natural wrinkled lips. It just isn't that cute. So this is just so much better for me because you know, it plumps up your lips. It makes them look a little fuller and glossier and healthy. You don't look like you're dying in the desert. So these ones specifically are my favorite two colors, and I mix these together. That's what I have on my lips right now. I mean, I should probably add a little more actually, because I put these on kind of a while ago and they've kind of come off. Oh, they're so creamy. Like, look how beautiful that is. I just mixed together. They are just so pretty. Look at that color, guys. It's such a perfect pinky nude shade. They're so glossy. They're really opaque. They're really pigmented. So this specific color is called 66 Too Cute, and it's just this really pretty kind of light pink shade. And then this color is called 60 Teas, and that's like a really, really kind of nude. And mixed together, these are beautiful. They also smell really good, like on your lips. Let me see what they smell like. Oh God, what is that smell? It's like a vanilla milkshake. The wand is interesting, actually. It's kind of like an interesting little shape. Hopefully you guys can see that. Do you see how it kind of like is bent a little bit? And then it has like this little thing in the center. It's like a little hole where all of the lip stuff collects, which makes it so that you have a lot of lip stuff on your lips. I need to like do this, hold on. They're gorgeous. They are just such a beautiful gloss. They cover any kind of redness that you have on your lips because they are so like, you know, pigmented. And they're just really pretty. And these two colors together are just such a beautiful combo if you love like a light pink nude lip. And then they make your lips look nice and glossy and delicious. Can you guys, there we go. Look how pretty those are. Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, now, if you are into matte lips, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints Mattes, another really great drugstore lip product. This is a matte lip product. This is in the color 340 Skinny Dip, and holy moly, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love the color. The wand is pretty darn good as well. So there's the color. So it's just like a really pretty kind of like soft peachy nude. It's really light, which I love. And it just comes with like a little kind of doe tip applicator. And it is such a beautiful matte nude peach lip product. It didn't dry my lips out. Like, my lips felt really nice. I mean, it's as much as a matte lip product can do, but it was really nice. And it was just such a beautiful mixture with like a lip liner, like a darker lip liner, and then just kind of like plump up the lips and make them look a little fuller in the center because the lightness is there. I love this color. I think it's absolutely amazing. I actually wore it with the L'Oreal 112 Matte Stermind. This is the color Riche Matte Sharpenable Lip Liner from L'Oreal. This I actually need to sharpen. Hold on, because I've used it all up. The only thing that's I've noticed about these lip liners is because they are so unbelievably creamy, you use them up really, really quickly. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna go through them pretty fast. Let's just put it that way. They are so buttery that they just like onto the lip. So be careful because they are like so darn creamy, but there's the color. Isn't that beautiful? So those two mixed together, it was such a beautiful nude lip and I loved it. And they're pigmented. Like I said, they're really creamy, so be careful. But this is actually quite a moisturizing formula as well. It just glides on the lips really easily, so I really loved that. Next is this, and I've mentioned this quite a few different times. This is the Ardell Stroke a Brow Feathering Pen. It is an actual, like, almost like a felt tip pen. So mine's starting to dry out. Actually, I need to order another one. Yeah, it's like really drying out. Meh. That's the only thing that I have noticed about these. You do go through them a little quicker because they are kind of like a liquid pen formula. So they do dry out pretty darn fast. I would say 3 to 4 weeks is your max. But I have been doing them. I've been using this for my eyebrows every single time I put makeup on. I love it. You can create precise little brush strokes. It's on there all day. Like no one is smudging off your eyebrow. So if you are someone that has to put in their eyebrow because they have none, and then you go to hug someone and then there goes your eyebrows on their shirt, this won't happen. It stays on no matter what. It's amazing. And once it's dry, like it just dries really quickly. It's just a really great product. I have the color Taupe. It's so amazing, guys, and it's $9.99. You can't go wrong. Another brow product is this baby, and this is the Kokie Cosmetics Brow Mascara Tinted Eyebrow Gel. I have it in the color Blonde. So usually what I do is I like to do the pen first and then I go back over with a brow product. Now I normally use the Makeup Forever, which is actually quite expensive. So this one is a much more affordable option if you do need to kind of brush your hairs into place just to keep them, you know, they're looking a little crazy. Or if you just want to add a couple of little highlights, it just makes your brow look a little bit more natural, like you have more hair than you actually have. And then it kind of just lightens everything up. It just kind of like, I don't know, it makes your eyebrows just look polished and put together. So this is a really great option if you don't have the money to spend on Makeup Forever. This one is a much more affordable option. I believe Kokie Cosmetics is at Walmart. You can also buy them online. This would last you a really, really long time, so that's bang for your buck. Okay, I have two more highlights that I've really been loving. These are the Maybelline, well, one of them is Maybelline Master Chrome by FaceStudio Metallic Highlighter. This one is 100 Molten Gold. I have already spoken about this in 2 different videos. Guys, this is such an amazing highlight. For something so affordable, for a drugstore product, I feel like, wow, they are stepping up their game over there. This one is so creamy and so metallic. Can you see that? Can you see how like shiny and amazing that color is? Look at that right there. So pigmented. So metallic. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a little dark for me by myself or by itself because it is so gold. If you have a warmer or deeper skin tone than me, then you could use that alone. But on mine, I like to just lighten it up just a little bit. So I have been using this Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls. Now this one, I don't know if it's a different formula than the other one with the little pearl on top. This is from their kind of like 80th anniversary collection. So that's the one I've just been linking. I don't know if it's the exact same one as the other one, you know, the little pearl. That's the one I used to use back in the day. But anyway, this one is, oops, stay in there, little guy. This one is really beautiful, and it's like a very soft kind of like, almost like a silvery pink highlight. And this one on top of the Molten Gold is like, yes. So you can see how much lighter this one is. It's kind of like a little bit more of a frosty kind of like pinky silver shade, but mixed together, those two are absolutely beautiful. It's kind of been my go-to highlight right now, and I'm really just loving those two mixed. So those are just fabulous. I highly recommend them. These are really great options that are going to give you just as beautiful as a look without having to spend all of the money. It's like the look for less. Do you remember that show with Elizabeth? What's her name? What was her name? Hasselbeck? I loved that show. I literally, before I met Jay, I used to watch that show all the time. The look for less. And she would go and find this like fancy little, you know, outfit, and then she would go and find a cheaper version. But her cheaper version was always way too much out of my budget, so I was like, it's not really the look for less, but now I get it. But this is kind of what I'm doing. It's like the look for less, but it's beauty. Is that a good name? I don't know. Anyway, last but not least, I believe this is $14. I don't know what, I know that some Targets carry Vichy, but I don't know. I haven't seen it in my Target. Isn't quite as fabulous as probably some of your Targets. So I think it really depends on what Target you have. Mine's not like a huge one or anything. This is the Vichy Eau Thermale Mineralizing Thermal Water. And I have been using this so much on my face as a priming spray. Now you guys know that I absolutely love the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. However, it's a little pricey. So if you like this and you want something, or you've been wanting that but you can't afford that, this is a really great option. It does have the fancy snazzy waters that are like, you know, packed with minerals, 15 active minerals, which give the water its power. But it is great for sensitive skin. I have not had any problems with it. And I basically just use this every single time I put my makeup on as my primer. And it is so nice. It kind of just like adds a little bit more hydration into your skin. It just makes everything go on really nicely. And you can also use this to set your makeup if you wanted to. I mean, I have this, so I use it. I also have another one from Too Faced, so I use it. But I feel like this would do just as good of a job to set your makeup, and just makes your skin look so hydrated and really just pretty. So I love this. And like I said, it's basically water, so it's great for sensitive skin if you do have a little bit of, you know, sensitive or problematic, or just like, you know, sometimes when you're using acne medications, you can get a little raw around this area, or at least I do, so I have to be careful what I put on my face, and that has never given me any problems. Yeah, there's all of the amazing highlights. Like, look at those. OMG, so beautiful. It's like, yes, yes. Look at those. They're just catching the light so beautifully. But anyway, any of these, you really can't go wrong. I think they're all amazing products. They're all very inexpensive, budget friendly, and really great options for stocking stuffers. I'm already talking about holidays. Those are kind of like my drugstore treasures at the moment. I've been really impressed with a lot of drugstore products. And so I figured, you know what, they're really good. Why don't I talk about them, like specifically in an actual series type of video where you guys know you can come to that video and it's always going to be really great, affordable options for people who are on a budget. Because let's face it, not everyone has tons of money to spend on makeup. I know what it's like. I mean, I never used to go, and I remember for Valentine's Day, and Jay, when we it was first after we like gotten married, and for Valentine's Day he bought me 10 Dazzle-Glass lip glosses from MAC, and it was probably like $100 and something, maybe 120 bucks. And that for us was like, holy moly. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you spent this much money on me for Valentine's Day. Like, this is amazing. I was like, it was a huge deal for me, for him to spend, like, that was a lot. He had to like save up for that. So I know what it's like to be on a budget, a very strict budget. And I know that there's so many amazing products out there that like we all are like, oh, it's so great, you should get this. And then you're like, what the crap, man, this is so expensive. Like, how dare you? That's not to say I'm not going to continue showing those products, because if you have the budget, then cool beans. But I also just want to give more options for the people that don't have the budget, so that you too can still feel like you're all, you know, beaming to the stars without having to spend $35, $45, whatever dollars on a highlight. So hopefully you guys find this helpful. I really, I'm excited about this kind of series, and I hope that you guys are too. I'm actually like super pumped for it. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Sharing is caring. So if you thought this was helpful and you know some friends that are looking for some good stuff that is inexpensive, then please share on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever floats your boat. I would really, really appreciate that, guys. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Also, I will leave my little twinkle lights linked in the description box below, because I just got those. I love them. They were really affordable. I got them on Amazon, but I will link the exact ones that I purchased so that you guys... You probably can't even jump up, you're so fat. Come on, you want to come say hello? You lumpy bumpy. Oh, you are an awkward little fellow. He eats my hair when I edit, guys. I'm probably gonna have no hair left by the time I'm done with this little fellow. What are you doing? Huh? Do you like hanging out in here with me? You little fat stinky cat? He's so cute. My little fat stinky cat. Anyway, no, you can't get on my table, you naughty little thing. Anyway, yeah, if you want the twinkle lights, then I will leave those down below. They're basically just called icicle. I'm trying to film a video. Yes, I will link them down below if you're looking for some fabulous curtain icicle lights. I love them. Aren't they pretty? And then also these glasses. These are pretty darn cute. I'll leave these linked down below too. Aren't those fun? I love the white and then the leopard and the fun, like, look at that. Isn't that cool? They're really great if your hair is kind of weird on top. Like, look, what is going on here? It's not looking great. So then you stick sunglasses on top of your head, and then all of a sudden your bun looks better. So, and it just looks like, oh, she had the sunglasses on. Then she flipped them up to come inside. No one knows the difference. I literally have so much cat hair on my face. I've got to go. Thank you guys again. Mwah. Bye.